Hello everyone, Steam Productions here. Welcome back to the railway and welcome to the National Garden Railway Show. National Garden Railway Show Hall, I guess is what we should call this. And in this video we are going to be showing off all of the stuff that I got from the National Garden Railway Show. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, so the first thing that we're going to be looking at is this, a bag. And this bag is from the 16mm Narrow Gauge Modelers Association. Now this, guys, is the official bag that they sell at like railway shows and stuff like that. And this association, guys, is the same association that that created the custom Decaville Victory class, the same that Elgen is part of. And yeah, they do wonderful things. Yeah, they're absolutely fantastic. So big shout out to them. I will put a link in the description so you can join if you want to. And yeah, this bag is really good. It's by Bag Base, I think that's where it was made, and it's big enough to fit an engine. Actually, let's test that out. Right, so because he's from that association, we're going to be using Elgen for this. So let's see if he'll fit in here. Because if he does, then that'll be great for stuff like railway shows. And he fits in, guys. Fits in very well. But I do advise you guys to put bubble wrap or something around the engine before travelling with it, because you don't want to break anything. So that's good. Actually, Elgen can just join us for this unboxing, I think, or for this review, I think. Why not? Yeah, just in here. Yep. Oh, he's a bit out of shot. I've taken back a bit, and as you can see, I've got him on my t-shirt. Go, if you haven't already, go watch the Decaville disaster, if you want to, that is. And yeah, there will be another movie coming out very soon, but more on that some other time. Right, so the first thing we're going to be reviewing is all the second-hand stuff that I got, because basically at the show they have this thing where people can sell like second-hand stuff for like relatively cheap prices, and yeah, I got quite a bit from there. And so let's take a look then. So if you bear with me for a minute. So the first thing that we got was this, and this is a set of crossing gates. And I got this because, as you know, I do quite a lot of filming, and I thought this would do good on a film set. I'll obviously have to touch it up a bit with some paint, with some white and red paint, but that shouldn't be a problem. So there'll probably be a video on me restoring these back to good condition, because at the moment they do look a bit well, they don't look in the best condition, but we'll soon change that here on the CSR, don't you worry. But apart from that, guys, these are really good quality. Can't wait to see them out on the railway. It'll be quite interesting. All we need now is just a little a road to go over, but I'm sure I can make that happen. Right, so the next one is some track, as you can see here. So here we have some Pico points and some Pico track. This is about 10 feet of track, and we'll be using this on the film sets and maybe on the layout itself when it's not being used on the film sets. And how you ask, do we connect this up to the Mamod track? And I can put a photo up right here, and that is how we put some wood underneath and we just bolt them together. So that's how we do it, guys. Next up is, let me think, oh yeah, right, so next up we have some wagons, or quite a lot of wagons actually. Which ones should we go for first? Okay, first one we go for is this one, which is a beautiful dark brown, I think guard's coach. Not too sure what to call it, but yeah, a guard's coach. And it has a lot of detail inside, if you look there. And it even has a poster as well. Or two posters. Robin starch and Fry's milk chocolate. Milk chocolate, yummy. Roof is a bit broken, but I didn't let that stop me from getting it, because that stuff is easily fixable. Just put a bit of plastic and it'll be done. And yeah, I must say this is really well detailed. Even has brake shoes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got a brake system underneath. Doesn't work, mind you, but that doesn't really matter. I still really like it. Haven't tested it yet, because it's quite late at night, and yeah, I'm probably gonna test it sometime tomorrow, so you'll see a video then of me testing all the stock that I got. Next we have the matching open coach, which is basically the same, and this, I bought this because it reminds me of a coach that I saw over in Sweden on, I can't remember what railway it was called, what railway it was, but it was one of them. I'll put the name here, and I'll put a Photoshop right here. And probably a clip right here of it. So yeah, this was the twin, what I like to call the twin coach of it, and I thought, you know, I don't want to do a Donald and Douglas with these two, so
All right, 57646. I've got news for you. On Monday, you'll be sent to Sodor. Sir Topham Hart needs an engine.
Oh, yes, sir. That will be nice. Is my brother coming along as well?
Did I say 647 was? Of course not. Mr. Hart only needs one engine.
But, sir, we cannot be separated. We're brothers. He's right. We've always worked together.
Do I look like I can change the Fat Controller's mind? The decision is final.
Please, sir, you must.
It's a crime to separate the two.
Be quiet, you wretched scumbags. Your steam engines have been nothing but trouble since I took control. Diesels are coming of age now, and you don't know how easy it would be for me to send you away to be grinded up. It's where you all belong, you filthy maggots. Now goodbye.
instead of splitting them up, I thought, hey, want to bring the two of them to the railway. And yeah, I'm really pleased with these two. Can't wait to see how these perform out on the railway. So next one we have is which one should we go for? Oh yeah, these two. These two are two unpainted trucks. One is a stake wagon, and one is what I can assume is a sugarcane wagon, because it looks like the other sugarcane wagon that I got a couple of years ago from the same railway show. And these just look fantastic. I really like the craftsmanship on these. They're very good. I think some of them are held together with like staple looking things, which is not a criticism by any means. I just mentioned it because I thought it was quite an interesting design. And interesting does not mean bad in this case, guys. It's very good. I bought these because they look quite Norwegian actually with their design, because there's quite a lot of wooden designs on like houses and stuff, like house interior, that looks like this, guys, especially in like cabins and what have you. So yeah, these look like they have brand bright buffers and wheels, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, and correct me if you are the builder of this, please correct me, because I'm not too sure. Well, this might be a scratch build, I don't know, but still very good. So next four, we have some Mallard coal trucks. There are four of these, but I can't lift all four of them up at the same time. So I'm just going to show you this one. So this is a coal truck by Mammoth, as you can see here. Mammoth buffers. And, beautiful frames these. And I got these for such a good deal, guys. 90 quid for four of these. That's a bargain. You wouldn't usually get four of these for that little. And yeah, these will look so good running behind one of my engines. And I'm going to bring them to the Farm Animal Railway Club, so Kate's brother Urban can have a go at pulling these too. And got styrofoam coal in there too, which is a very good feature. I love a good Mammoth. Rest in peace, Mammoth. Your legacy will always live on. Right, next and last one is one that you guys have already seen once, and that was at the West Riding Small Locomotive Society when I met up with my mate Raymond. And here it is, the brake van. This nice green brake van, and yeah, this one's been put through its paces a bit, being chucked off the rails at full speed, but we just decided to have a bit of fun with it. Don't worry, it's not damaged. And as you can see, there's an SESR coupling on there, but that's because she's already been out with Sophie once, because I decided when I got home to just take her out on the layout quickly and see if she ran. And she did derail a couple of times, but that's because if you can see here, her wheels are a bit loose. So if any of you guys know how to fix that, please let me know in the comments below, because I'd quite like to fix that, because I don't want a loose wheels, because that does derail the poor thing. Right, so that was the coaches and rolling stock. Next up, we have what next? That's quite a bit here, guys. Should we go for this? Yeah. Next up, we have something quite funny actually from Brunel Models, which is the same company that we got the signal box from, if you remember that series. And with all of these kits, guys, we will be making a series of the build project, and yeah, it'll, hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So this, guys, is the outhouse from Brunel Models, and yeah, me and SC, we decided to get this just to add a bit of humour to the model railway and to the railway exhibition, which I hope you guys will enjoy if you guys see it. And yeah, we've even got a little person to sit in there too, which hopefully will be a bit funny for you guys, because it certainly was funny for us when we first saw this. And yeah, it's I'm looking forward to building this because my experience of Brunel Models, fantastic quality on their models and on their kits, and yeah, if you're watching this, Brunel Models, keep up the good work, guys, keep up the good work. And they're so kind as well, guys. Yeah, I do suggest going and having a look at their website. I'll put a link in the description for their website. So yeah, that was Brunel Models. And next we have oh yeah, this is the figure right here that will be sitting in the outhouse. Oh yeah, this right, so next one we have is some figures. You can see here. This is a guard, I think, or a porter. So yeah, we have quite a bit of, a few figures in here, or quite a lot actually. Kindly paid for by SC, so thank you very much. And yeah, we have quite a lot. Let me see if I can find some. Here we have a woman figure. These are very good quality, guys. I think these are cast resin, I think. And I'm sorry, I can't really remember the name of the company who does it, but I'll put the name of it here. But yeah, they're absolutely fantastic, and they're so adorable too. Right, so the next few are from Woodleigh Engineering, and another one that's from a company that I can't remember the name of, but it's from the same as these figures right here. And the first one is this blacksmithing set right here, which comes with a furnace as well, which I'm very much looking forward to making, because I think that'll do very well in my videos. Because as you guys know, the main villain in my sort of universe, if you can call it that, is Aria Taliesin, and she runs the scrap company. And this will come up, and this will come in handy when filming scenes in the scrapyard. And this is the Woodleigh Engineering blacksmithing kit, and I've noticed just now there's even some pieces of fake coal in here, which is great too. So I'm very much looking forward to making these, because blacksmithing is something I really enjoy. I did that once at school, and I've wanted to do it ever since. So it's been about 10 years since I've done blacksmithing. Anyway, next up is this overhead crane, and this is also going to be used like in yards and what have you. And yeah, it also comes with a kit, and it's plastic, But I don't think I'm going to paint it because I like it in the black colour that it is now. And as always guys, I'm going to be making a series on all of these, so that will keep me busy throughout the whole summer, well when I'm not in the UK. What's next? Oh yeah, then there's this open grey wagon from Woodleigh Engineering, which I thought might as well just pick up, you know, because you never know if I need more trucks. I'm actually going to open it and see what, take a look inside. Is there anything I can use to open it? Nope. So come on. I forget, but anyway, this is the truck right here. Looking forward to building it. And yeah, it's a Welsh Paul and Langfair wagon. So I'll put a photo right here of what it's meant to look like. And this will most likely be a Taliesin Scrap Company truck, because you know it'll be a good Easter egg to have it like railway shows and stuff. What's next? Oh yeah. Yeah, then there are these, something that I haven't showed you guys yet. Is that all of them? Crystal? I've just got more. Oh, I guess this is, okay. Right, okay, yep. So, next and last thing, guys, is from the stall at Roundhouse, because I thought, you know, whilst I'm there I might as well pick up some stuff from Roundhouse, you know, because, you know, spare parts and what have you. And starting off with the spare parts, we have these, the gas jets. Now these can be used for almost any engine, not just Roundhouse. Like I used one of these Roundhouse gas jets on Agneta not too long ago. And as you guys might have seen in a video, I think, yeah, not quite sure what video it was, but I'll put the name here. And yeah, it worked perfectly. And I bought some of these because I noticed that Silver Lady's gas jet is getting a bit blocked, and I might need to replace the gas jet. Which is perfectly normal, you know, it's perfectly normal. It's, I'll do a railway operations video when I eventually do that. And yeah, because it is so normal, you know, it happens to every engine. I've had to do it with most of mine. And yeah, it happens when they get up to about 5 years or something. The 5-year age. But yeah, anyway, enough about that. And then we have some buffers, because I thought, you know, might need buffers at some point. Maybe for the Woodleigh coach, if it doesn't come with buffers, which I hope it does, but if not, it's not the end of the world. So these are these are steel, I think, with brass hooks. Very nice. They're the classic classic Roundhouse buffers that Jenny has, and possibly Russell. I don't know. But anyway, next up we have a few white metal props that will be very useful for filmmaking, and those being an oiling can, and which of course will really come in handy, like when, because you can have that on the foot plate. You can use that as like a billy, which is basically a kettle. I'll put a photo of it right here. It's basically the white can to put your tea in, basically, and it boils it for you. And last but not least, we have a white metal shovel, which, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's used to shovel coal into the firebox, scrape ash and clinker out the firebox at the end of the day. Right, so it's now the next day, and I found out that I hadn't included this yet, and this is the collection of figures that I got at the second-hand thing. And here you can see all the figures that will be used in various videos coming up. I've already found a few uses for them. Like this one, this might actually be useful for my next film project, because there is a military scene in it, and this one is probably going to be used as a sort of like I don't know, police officer, detective, and who's trying to find out why an engine was going full speed down the line in the middle of the night. And can't really think of any other ones. Oh yeah, there's also this one that I'm thinking maybe is going to be young Ari Taliesin Jr. Because it kind of looks like a sort of school uniform type thing. And I thought, because in the upcoming film project, Ari Taliesin actually drives a loco, which isn't steam, which is diesel and owned by her mum. And so I thought, why not use this one? But these other ones, I'm afraid I don't know what. I'm afraid I don't have use for these just yet. Having said that, we will find a use for them very soon. And these are very good models. I think that this one is. I think that might be Polar G, but I can't be sure. But it looks familiar. I think I might have it from before, so I might have 2 of 1 model, which is great. It's always good to have duplicates. So yeah, these are the figures, and I also got a sort of house. I also got a house from the second-hand thing, which I'll put up here. And yeah, that's going to be interesting to restore. Anyway, guys, that concludes the NGRS stock haul, or whatever I'm going to call this. Yeah, it's been quite a lot. I know this video is going to be quite long, but I hope you guys enjoy it nonetheless. Sorry if it was a bit boring or a bit long. But, once again, thank you very much for watching and for being so supportive. So yeah, guys, I suppose all that's left to say is take care, stay healthy, and this is Steam Trunks Productions signing off. Bye, guys.